GTA 6 will be the game of this decade for sure. In this video we will discuss new info that we have about the game, also new speculations that the fans made which seem interesting and which, if implemented in the final game, will make GTA 6 the best game ever made so far. I also made similar videos in the past and you can check them out in the description below. You also have timestamps to guide you to the chapter that you're mostly interested in. The fans have a lot of ideas. Some new ones I've seen are that they would love to spend about 5 hours inside prison having a plan to escape, living their routine, and so on. The truth is, most of the fans wouldn't want this straight from the start. We know the first mission in GTA 5 was flamboyant, full of action, and most likely this is how GTA 6 will start, with a big bang to get players excited. Prison life is not out of the question because we do see Lucia being in prison, and evading or having time in prison as a consequence for your actions would not be unrealistic or not interesting. About the economy in GTA, there is an ongoing debate for many years. People feel GTA wants to make you buy shark cards and makes grinding especially difficult. They just need to balance it better. You shouldn't be forced to do heists to get a decent amount of money. Any jobs or races should be an actual profitable option if they want players to still have fun while grinding. Many people say players want to feel pride and accomplishment, but there's a limit and GTA Online has been over that limit for the best part of a decade. There are features from previous GTA games that people want to see in the new GTA 6. For example, GTA 4 cars had different characters. You had muscle cars that gave you the feeling of too much horsepower, you had supercars that performed nicely in turns, you had SUVs that felt heavy. Other classes had its own downsides and upsides. Meanwhile, GTA 5 lost all the character. A car that looks like it came out from the 1950s handles the same as the car that came out later in 2010. For the gore system, people are asking for at least what we got in Red Dead Redemption 2. There were plenty of variations to do in Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes to killing, and you could also use dynamite on bodies, and many more realistic things like bodies decomposing. When it comes to the business in the game, we can expect similar stuff to what we had in Vice City, like pole position, nightclub, the boatyard, Sunshine Autos, Kaufman Cabs, Interglobal Studios. Fans are thinking some nice additions would be alligator farms, strip clubs, car dealership, miniature golf courses, camgirls businesses, e-pharmacy, rehab businesses, being a landlord and renting out safe houses, a restaurant, a food truck, a casino, and the ideas can go on forever. A museum would actually be super cool. Just imagine going to a museum and finding relics from Red Dead Redemption, such as an old revolver or an outfit, and maybe some pictures of gangs, and the Vanderline gang being one of them. And even though LA Noire isn't part of the same universe, it would be cool to have another Rockstar game mentioned in the newer title, like a Cole Phelps memorial or something. Something we would like to see for sure in GTA 6 is the dilatation of pupils and getting a tan. Since we had this in Red Dead Redemption 2, they will most likely be carried over to GTA 6. Other things the fans want are a more immersive world. It would make the game world feel so much more alive and interesting if NPCs could have a story or have useful info. Dynamic side quests. NPCs could give you side quests or tips based on what's happening in the world at the moment. Unique playthroughs. Having AI that adapts to the playstyle could make each playthrough feel fresh and unique. Realistic social dynamics. A few NI NPCs could simulate realistic social dynamics, like forming alliances or rivalries with your character. This would add another layer of depth to the game, making it more engaging and unpredictable. For what regards the parody of real-life events, some fans are mentioning the Joe Rogan Show, TikTok, OnlyFans, and Uber, but of course the list can go on forever. Many are also thinking about a crash physics similar to the Wreckfest, something really complex which will give some players a headache. At the end of the day, GTA is not a car crash simulator, and the main focus shouldn't be on car handling and driving. Destroying the car is expected to some point, but nothing too fancy. Depending on how the two options are implemented, either could work well or not. The game will have all sorts of aircraft, and a good example of what we could expect to see comes from this video, in which we see the volumetric clouds, how they influence the shade on the ground, and we see a cool realistic looking Miami. Many fans would like to have this style of flying in a game. In the first GTA 6 trailer, the girl in the pool has a necklace which has been added to the GTA Online with the bottom dollar bounties DLC. A nice detail seen by fans showing there could be more things in common between GTA 6 and GTA Online. Another new detail is the lettering on the beach umbrellas in GTA 6. It says Soul Sisters. This is actually the same as the one in real life, which says Busher Brothers. The font and style are basically the same, so as the colors. I have some videos in the description with even more details noticed in the past, so feel free to check them out after watching this full video, of course. The leaks also show an outdoor concert, so most likely we will have them around town. Movie theaters are something the fans expect and that people would like to see. You can see way more info from leaks in the video I left in the description and also in the right upper corner here, so I will not mention the same ones in this video. With Rockstar being no strangers to creating some of the biggest maps in the genre, it is no surprise that Grand Theft Auto 6 is reported to be the biggest game yet. Fans speculate that over 100 locations will be available in the new GTA game. In 2019, an alleged QA tester leaked info about GTA 6 that has pretty much been mostly accurate. Male and female protagonists, Vice City, Jason Undercover Cop. It was before the major footage leaks in 2022 and before the 2023 GTA 6 trailer. In this info, he mentions Boston, or Carcer City. Is the other city and there's a bunch of space to travel through in between. Could this be Tennessee or Georgia? Some are thinking. Some have said Carcer City is based off multiple cities and that if it makes an appearance, it could only be for some short missions. There is no way that anyone could have been QA testing GTA 6 in 2019, however. QA testing happens in the late stages of development, which, going off GTA 6 2025 release date, would put QA testing phase in 2023-2025 period. 2019 would be way too early in this case, so the leaks sound a bit dodgy here. Hope this video worked well for you. Thank you very much for watching the entire video. Don't hesitate to like the video and subscribe, and I wish you all the best. Goodbye.